What's up, YouTube? This is Rio Tashi here to bring you another Bleach review, and this one is 522, I believe. I don't really want to mess up the number, but if not, you know what it is. Um, so this chapter, it served its purpose. It served its purpose. They arrive, they get met by a harem of women. Um, Namaya Oetsu, I think is his name. I'm not really good with names. He comes out and he's like, I think he said like raise your heads or something or lower your heads, one of them. And they're like, what? But he comes out and he's looking like he's done visited here in Detroit or something. He's got like the bubbly looking vest. He's got the mic in his ear. This dude got a freaking iPhone, which apparently they have in Spirit, the Soul Society. I say Spirit World. So I mean, he's pretty gangster. I mean, he makes them get into like this weird pose, like he's about to break, aka break dance. And that's when he like takes a picture on his iPhone. That he is. I don't know. Somehow he's like he went to the real war or something and came back. And he's kind of goofing off though. I mean he's being goofy. And this mysterious lady says, I think something fact like, why are you still messing with them, master? And I think she like kicks him, like right in the face or hits him, and and then they eventually go to his real domain. Like we find out like the entrance with all the women and all that fun stuff was actually just the entrance. It's not actual his domain. His domain is like a little old shack that looks like it's about to fall off at the edge of a cliff. It's it's more depressing than the other two. I mean, the other two was pretty luxurious, and his is just like nothing. But so they're walking into this place, and they're walking do to do, and it's really not no ground. So they go, phew, they just fall, and they're like, they're freaking out. So uh, Captain comes over, and he has their zapakuto, and they're like, when did you take our zapakuto? And as you see, they are broken in half, and he pretty much gives like a nice little speech on how they don't love their zanpakuto. Um, they need to respect their zanpakuto, or the wrath of the zanpakuto will be all around you. Yeah. Um, he gets into like he was surprised. He was like he asked, I think Ichigo or it might have been Renji too, like weren't you surprised like I'm the only Shinigami here? Um, then that kind of pique your interest, and they're like, what? And it's like all the women, or like women shine or something, like they're all zanpakuto, and they're like freaking out, like what the hell? And it's like really, like you really couldn't tell the difference between a freaking Shinigami and a zanpakuto? That is not acceptable at all. And somewhere along the line, he breaks their zanpakuto even more, even more. So they went from being cut in half to having no blade. Like he's literally holding the hilt. That's it. And they're like freaking out, like oh my god. And um, I think it cuts to, like you see like ice in the darkness around them, and it's like if you can survive, I guess I'll reforge your Zanpakuto. If it fits my fancy, I guess I can do it. And I think that's the end. That's pretty much it. Cuts off right there. Now my thoughts on the chapter. It was interesting. It had its comedy. It served its it somewhat served its purpose, I guess. I mean, the logic between this whole Zanpakuto thing is not adding up. Unless he's really really old, it would add up. Yeah. Uh, cause it's like your Zanpakuto is supposed to be born with you, but he was the creator of Zanpakuto. So it's like, how's that working? um, I'm really starting to think Zero Division is on crack. Possibly. Maybe we're hitting the bar too much. Cause if maybe it's just me, but they're very happy-go-lucky. I mean, they're Zero Division. Like they're boss. Like they step in a room with captains are afraid. That's Zero Division, and they are so happy-go-lucky. I mean, Society is in Rebel, and I know it's not their business, but the Society is in Rebel. The captain commander is dead, and they're just like cheesing it up, having fun, laughing, drinking. Like what? You know, I'm starting to think they're on drugs. Maybe that's just me, but that's what I'm thinking. Um. Also, I think the main thing that's gonna come out of the training with him will be obviously what he gave a speech about the love of the zanpakuto, the relationship of the zanpakuto. Um, I don't know how they're gonna win against their opponents right now, since I think Renji has very little Kido, Ichigo has no Kido, so they'll be fist fighting some zanpakuto, I guess. But after this, I am calling it. They're gonna be on Komamura's level on like the bond between the zanpakuto. I'm calling it. I think they will even exceed them. I mean, the tournament is zero division, so anything they do to match Soul Society, they're gonna overdo it. But they're gonna do it because I mean that was his main point of his speech, the captain. Like his main point was like you need to love your zanpakuto. You need to have a relationship with your zanpakuto. You need to like marry your zanpakuto. and he got serious. Like it meant something to him. Like at the beginning of the chapter, he was just being stupid, but when he was talking about that, he was being serious. Like you could tell it meant something to him. So I'm calling it pretty much after training with him, possibly just after Zero Division, but in the long run, Renji, yes Renji, I said Renji, you heard me right, Renji and Ichigo are going to be at Kumura's level as far as the relationship with the Zanpakuto. Because if not, it kind of be pointless. I mean, he's the Zanpakuto creator. You know, if the Zanpakuto are broken, I'm pretty sure he's not going to say, oh yeah, just anytime it gets broken, just send it up here, I'll fix it, give it back. It would make more sense. It'd be more logical if they actually form the relationship. So if it gets broken, they heal it. Obviously it's not. They say it's not going to be as strong since it's being reforged, but I don't think it's going to matter. I think Renji is going to be captain level. Yes, I said it, captain level. I mean, he's already got his Bankai, but he's training with Zero Division. So I mean, come on. I mean, you gotta get that soon. Um, Ichigo's gonna be insane. But I think even though like their Zamato may not be as strong as they used to, I think them overall as a character are gonna be stronger than what they used to. Because just like Hikifune said, they do everything Sosai do when they train, but on a whole nother level. So, even if their Zanpakuto is not stronger, they themselves are gonna be stronger. Like Renji's gonna be captain level hands down. Ichigo, I don't even know how he actually gets stronger, but it's not really a class for Ichigo. I mean, Ichigo is captain level, if not exceeding captain level, at least when he goes final Gesuga. Um, I think like I said before, I think Spirit King is gonna train him, and he's gonna learn how to harness his um transcendentness. If that's a word. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the prediction slash discussion of this chapter. I also just want to throw this in. I think Ichigo, I think it's possible. I think it's possible that Ichigo will learn how to use Blue Fiend. I do not by any means, foresee Ichigo actually learning some Quincy powers. I mean, he hasn't learned any Fullbring powers. He hasn't learned any Shinigami powers. Hasn't learned any Hollow powers. Minus the one moves from each one, which are the same. So I foresee maybe like during the fight with Juha, like before that, I foresee him um using some Blue Bean. I would enjoy if he like learned one from each. Like, if he learned some Fullbring, like stronger version. He got this Shinigami Getsuga Tensho that gets spammed more than anything ever in any freaking series. Um, and I'm quite sure he'll be able to use Blue Beam. Like, it wouldn't make sense if he only used it instinctively. So, I'm quite sure he's going to get to, maybe not master, but be able to use Blue Beam more than instinctively. It would be very, very nice. I don't foresee this happening. But, if, like, his hollow, because I'm quite sure he still has it, um, if you would talk to him, and at the very least, learn Sero. Like maybe when he points the sword, does a Sero or something. But that's just more or less a prayer, pretty much, because Ichigo don't learn anything Like, he literally gets by with the minimum, but since he's the main character, he gets overpowered by using the minimum. But yeah, that's another story. So anyway, I hope you liked this video. This is my first ever prediction video slash discussion video. Don't forget to comment below if you know. Feel free to like the video, thumbs up. If you must, thumbs down. And please tell me why, please. Don't be afraid to subscribe. I do Bleach reviews, Naruto reviews, After Effects, which is aka special effects, and Do You Remember series. So feel free to check out more of my channel. And this is Ryu Tachi signing out.